Are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are. Super Sunday, African King Academy. We got two games today, man. We got Crystal Palace Forest, we got Everton Brighton on at the same time, 2 o'clock kickoffs. Um, let's look at these teams. Yeah, what I want to do it actually. Yeah, let's look at these teams. Lineups. Actually, you know what? Make it bigger for now. In goal. Oh, need to make it up this one. There we go. In goal for the Crystal Palace, Henderson. Back three of Richards, Lacroix, Guehi. Midfield four of Munoz, Hughes, Wharton, Mitchell. Then a front three of Sarr, Devaney, and Mateta. For Forest, Sells in goal. Back four, Williams, Murillo, Milenkovic, Aina. Midfield two, Sangari, Anderson. Then the three ahead of them, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs, White, and Doi, and up top, Wood. So that's Crystal Palace Forest. And then in the Everton Brighton game, is it? Oh, it's not. It's not sharing the. Wait, stop sharing. Let me share the actual screen, the window for that one. Bam. I rate Ndoi, bro. Forest got a mad squad. Yeah, they got a decent team. Forest Palace is going to be an interesting game. I think it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. Obviously, Palace haven't replaced Eze yet, so they're missing someone on that left-hand attacking side. And then for Everton, in the other game, Pickford, back four of O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane, Irugobunanam. The midfield, Garner, Guay. Then the three ahead of them, Ndai, Drewsbury, Hall, and Grealish. And then up top, Barry. Okay, so they're putting in the new signings. Andre saying 2-1 Forest. Okay, you're saying 2-1 Forest. Brighton, Verbruggen, back four of De Kupier, Dunk, Van Heck, and Wiffe. Midfield, Bayari, Baleba. Then the three ahead of them, Mitoma, O'Reilly, Minty. Baleba and Mitoma probably are going to go to new teams at some point. And well, back up top. Wait, let me get some water. Don't want the cough stopping me. But yeah, Palace, Forest, Everton, Brighton. Well, I might think you're thinking Brighton wins. I think the Palace Forest game will be a draw, and then Everton Brighton. I think Brighton should win that. I think Everton are one of the teams that are going to be fighting for relegation, so Brighton should beat them. But we'll see. The thing about Premier League football is that anything can happen. So, but yeah, I've got a draw in the Palace Forest game, and then I've got an away win in the Everton Brighton game. Is this their first game in their new stadium though? For the Everton, because that could add some powers to them if that's their first home game in their new stadium. Yeah, it is. That actually make big up Rasta. How you doing? I'll be going back and forth between the scorer lines. Obviously, I'll have Crystal Palace Forest. For me, that's the more interesting game. Palace without Eze. See how they do. And obviously, Forest is a team that are in European football, so we'll see. Good at work, yeah, man. That's all good. But yeah, both games have kicked off, and then we'll see what happens. Raw, the win percent for Palace goes way down without Eze. Makes sense though. He was their best player. He was one of their best players, so they're gonna miss his creativity in this game. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching that later. Fulham United. Fulham United's gonna be one of those ones. It's a shame because with Palace, because Glasner's a really good coach, but they're not good. They're never gonna give him the players these needs to maintain the kind of success level, and they're always going to be a selling club. Glasner and Areola are two coaches that are going to get big moves sooner rather than later, I think. I think outside of the top six, those are the two best coaches for me. Early free kick for Palace. Grealish has the ball for Everton. On the wing. Oh, good defending from Brighton there. Everton have the ball on. Poor free kick from Palace. That was terrible by Hughes. I'm going to lie to you. Oh, 1-on-1. Chris Wood. Oh, good defending. Good defending from Tyreek Mitchell. Oh, Palace on the ball. Oh, that is a block. That is a block. Over the top. They let it bounce. Saar gets it. Touches it to Delaney. Great defending by Murillo. I think that was Murillo. Stopped it going to the striker. Ooh. Ndiaye for Everton with a little shot. Oh, that was a nice move. Past Baleba. Tried to go for the shot there. Yeah, that's the one thing they do have, Forest, is that they are very hard to score against. Going forward, they can be hit or miss, but defensively... Oh! Early chance for Chris Rudd. Just snatches it wide. Whipped in from Gibbs White. He should get that on target. Should get that on target. Oh, whoa, long throw in. Headers. Still in the air. Oh! That was a bit risky from Brighton with the headers. Because if that bounced to the wrong player, that could have been a goal. Oh, offside. Offside for Brighton. Mint is the player that Newcastle had to sell PSI issues. Oh, Tyreek Mitchell on the ball for Palace. In either game, there's not really one team really in control like that. It just feels like back and forth, which I like. Hella route one from Palace as well. Straight into the big man. Oh, nice try by Guehi there. Just a bit short. Oh, foul. Foul on, I think that was Olaena. What is the prediction for the United game? I don't know what to think because Fulham is a decent team, but I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a draw. That game has a draw written all over it. So I'm gonna go 2-2 for United game. Future centre back, yeah, possible, possible. It's gonna be good. That would be a good signing for Liverpool, Guehi. I'd have loved him to come back to Chelsea. I think he would have been solid for us as well, but our club doesn't want to get a centre back, so Guehi's one of them ones. I'm gonna lie to you. He's a leader. He's one that can be a future captain for you if he's at the right team. I think he's been a captain at every level of England as well. So outside of senior, of course. Saw cross, no one there. 8 minutes in, nothing really is happening yet in either game, goals wise. I haven't really had my eye on the Everton game as much as this Forest game. Brighton on the attack, Forest have the ball as well. Oh, pass one. Crossed. Right idea, wrong execution. That was a wayward pass by Barry there. Can't be doing that. You have to keep hold of the ball. Everton's been under the cosh a bit. You need to keep hold of it. Corner kick for Forest. See if they can do anything with it. Oh, that was a wild shot. Who was that? Sangare, I think. Yeah. He blasted that to the moon. He blasted that shot to the moon. All right. Brighton on the ball in one game and then Crystal Palace. Poor from Tyreek Mitchell there. Oh, counter for Everton. Foul Everton on Dewsbury Hall. It's crazy seeing Dewsbury Hall and Grealish at Everton on the same team. It's mad. Oh, what a tackle. The way he's on the ball for Crystal Palace. Mitchell. Oh, through the middle. Oh, lovely pass by Wharton to the wing. Munoz whips in a ball. Oh, just too much on it. Mitchell gets it though. Whipped in. Oh, poor header. Poor header from Mateta. Yeah, Baleba. The thing about Baleba is, if I was United, I would sell Bruno Fernandes and bring him in. He is like the. It's like they got the succession of these like small players that just crazy at retaining the ball, getting the ball back. You got Makaleli, Kante, Casado, and now Baleba. Brighton scouting is ridiculous. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. But doesn't look right at all. But to be honest, it's probably easy to go to Everton because he doesn't have to move house. Stays up north, get some game time. Oh, Brighton on the ball. Ah, still on it. No, good defending for Palace. All shot. I mean, Forest on the ball. I'm getting teams mixed up. What did I think of that City game? I think City defensively, their high line cost them Man City. I think Spurs are going to be a problem under Thomas Frank, and yeah, makes me happy that clown. Oh yeah, you guys hate him, don't you? Because he ruined your team on in the Klopp era. Yeah, a lot of Liverpool fans don't like Pep Linders. It was a weird signing. I'm gonna lie, it doesn't really suit the City philosophy, Pep Linders. But yeah, the high line was a bit too high. The first goal was a counter attacking move or in behind move that they just couldn't defend. And then the second goal they conceded was just terrible pass out the back. They're looking like they're getting a new keeper though. Yeah, the defense needs working. They need a right back. Diaz looks like he's past his sell by date, so they need to. But they've loaned out there some of the young centre backs, so big up Kai's Talks United. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the defense is not the best. They do need to change it up. Also, I would say this: they missed Ait Nouri when he came off because he added something different dynamically to their attack as well. Yeah, Tottenham about to spend 70 M's on him. But you know, Tottenham need an attacker. They need attacking players. So they're desperate as well, Tottenham. So they're gonna spend big money. And if City do sell Savio, they'll probably go for Rodrigo, and it's gonna be a long day if they get him. Yeah, my week's been good. Obviously, back from holiday, so I had a bit of holiday blues, a bit of coughing and that. But starting to feel better watching football, enjoying. Tottenham need a 10, they need a left back, and they need a winger. So if they can get Savidio, maybe play him in the 10 wingish position, maybe get another 10 actual out and out 10, and a left back because they don't have a backup for Dogi, and every time they miss him, Jed Spence is okay over there, but he wasn't comfortable. Yeah, they will. Yeah. Gibbs White would have been perfect. He would have been perfect. Yeah. That's the thing. That's what's funny about Spurs is that they were so dilly dallying on the Eze thing. When if they were quick, the injury doesn't happen. They get him maybe 5-6 days earlier. You're not seeing him in an Arsenal shirt. So that's the issue with Spurs at times. Is their ownerships is too slow with the transfer dealings. They're trying to wheel and deal when sometimes you just got to pay the money. And that's the difference between winning and being a loser. And that's what Spurs are for the most part. They're losers because their ownership dilly dally. Similar with Arsenal as well. At times they dilly dally. Yeah, they have the money. That's the problem. All these teams have money. Money is never the issue. It's the willingness and the ability to want to sign someone. I rate Madison. I think he's a quality 10. I think people need to look at what he did at Leicester as well. Like when he's available, he is a quality 10. Johnson's baby oil is trash. I'm gonna lie to you. He is a box standard winner. He is pretty much he's pretty much a light skinned Dan James. That's what he is. Just pace and power. But yeah, Johnson, Trash. Madison, I rate him. Yeah, Madison's a baller. No, we don't have the team to win the league. The problem is we don't have the goalkeeper, and that's the thing. People need to understand if your goalkeepers and your centre backs aren't of that level, you ain't winning no league. And I can't trust my defense. The fact that we conceded to West Ham, nearly even conceded a second. We were gonna be 2-1 down, just we got lucky based off an offside. Yeah, the defense is not good enough for me personally to win a league. Oh, Everton? No. Yeah, he's pretty much Dan James. Just runs and makes the wrong decision every time. Yeah, yeah, your goalkeeper situation is covered for time. And you made good money on Kelleher as well. Yeah, that's why I don't want Garnetti, because he's just a power merchant. He just runs and doesn't really do much, makes the wrong decision. This is the difference between an elite winger and a good winger, is the decision making. Oh, Brighton are through. Katoma. Ooh, Mitoma. Wow, that was a lovely bit of play. He put it up, long ball. They let it bounce, touch over the head of the off the bar. No, that was dirty. If he scored that, that would have been. He made Tarkowski look like an idiot. No, that would have been a goal. That would have been goal of the weekend. Yeah, Mitoma's. Yeah, but yeah, Mitoma needs to move. I'm gonna lie to you. That was rude. Yeah, same. Like Garnacho is like what fourth, fifth choice winger we probably have. I even prefer Tyreek George over him, so I don't know why we're trying to sign him. Xavi Simmons makes sense. He's a baller, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? We're gonna spend 30, 35 probably on Garnetti, or maybe do a loan deal or something, and it's gonna piss me off. Right on an attack currently. Oh, off over the bar by Daniel Welbeck. Brighton are close. Yeah, yeah. Simon's gonna be worth it. I wanted Big Mike. He's 29, 30, in the peak of his powers, good at his feet, can pass the ball, and is French international as well. A lot of our defenders are French, so he would have been the perfect signing. We could have got him for cheap, but the our ownership wanted to be stupid. I think he would have been the perfect signing if we got him. Yeah, Big Mike Mannion would have been the one. The only other ones that are good with their feet that you possibly could go for is Diego Costa, but he has a mistake or so in him. So outside of that, there's not many keepers that are out there that I would look at. People say Donnarumma, but Donnarumma is not really good with his feet, and he wouldn't suit our style of football that well. So that's the problem. We need someone who's good with their feet, so it would have been Big Mike or Diego Costa. And Mike would have added leadership to our defense as well. French international. I'm pretty sure he's the captain. They made him the captain of Milan for a reason. And yeah, he would have been the player that I would have brought in. So far, the closest in either game to a goal was Yeah, Cobble as well. Maybe Cobble. But that's another one that's gonna cost you a lot of money. So goalkeeper's gonna be difficult. Cobble was good as well. Corner from Everton. Ah, no goals yet in either game. 0-0. 0-0. No goals yet. Oh, lovely play from out the back. Ah, big up, Sankit. Hope you're doing well. Is Madrid playing today? That's what I want to know. Just realized what's happened in the Spanish world. Oh, Madrid late kickoff 8:30. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, late kickoff for Madrid. Where'd you even get La Liga in the UK? I don't even know. Premier Sports. What the hell is Premier Sports? See, this is the problem with these leagues. Madrid have a balance issue. They still did they have they even brought in like a oh, Grealish, goal, goal, instant impact. Grealish across the box into Ndai. Everton 1-0 against Brighton. Everton 1-0. Big Greasy 1-0 Everton. Ndai. Grealish assist. And the home stadium goes wild. It's a lovely stadium. No creative. 1 a.m. Mad. That's early. Yeah. To be honest, I mean Lewandowski's still good, but he's past his sell by date. I don't know who they can get though. Oh, lovely cross up. Great counter attacking play from Everton. Get it across into Grealish. Grealish does what he does best. Beats the man low and hard in day. That ooh. Yeah, no. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't really. For me, I'm Madrid over Barca. Me personally, I'm a Chelsea fan. Barca did me wrong too many times. But yeah, Isaac would have worked perfect. But Barcelona have no money. They are broke. Yeah. No, nothing. Listen, Yamal was fun to watch, but on that club, I ain't gonna lie to you. Them cheaters. It's just a personal thing. As a Chelsea fan, you can't like Barca. Like, is what it is. But yeah, Yamal's a quality player. I'll never hate on a player. I hate on the clubs. And I'll always be honest about that. Like, what my favorite player of all time is R9 Ronaldo and then Ronaldinho. So Both of them play well. Ronaldinho is like my second favorite player of all time for me, and he was in those Barca teams that did me wrong. So, but you can't hate on him. Put it this way: I'm a Chelsea fan, but I would say for me, my favorite Prem player of all time was Henry. I loved Henry like growing up. I loved the way that Arsenal used to play in the early 2000s with the Bergkamps, Perez, Lundberg on the wings, when they were the 4-4-2, Vieira down the middle, solid in defense, crazy man Lehmann in goal, even before when they had Seaman. So for me, as much as I hate the club, I can't really hate the players that they have at the time. You gotta respect them. You gotta respect the fact that there's times when they have good players and good teams. Prime Hazard was a joke. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, Sanket has Madrid bought a right winger yet? Because that's the one thing I remembered from the time at the Club World Cup is that the right side they never really had any right-sided players like that. Have they invested in any? Because I haven't really looked at Madrid's transfer window. But for me, it was a balance issue that Madrid had, and that's why they need to sell Rodrigo. For me personally, because they can then use that money to get them a right-sided player. Oh yeah, but he's more like a. Is he more of a 10? He's young as well, isn't he? That Mastuno. Heard good things about him. Yeah, they're trying to sell him. That's why they're trying to sell Rodrigo. I think it's going to be end of the window kind of stuff, though. Oh, what a shot! Straight at the keeper though for Palace. He can play right wing and 10. Cool. That's decent then. At least you got someone because I feel like that was my biggest issue when I saw you play against PSG in the Club World Cup is that you just never had anything really on the right hand side. So maybe he could be a difference maker. Brighton have the ball in the box, so great defending by Palace to kick it out. Oh, Minter on the charge. Oh, wild pass up. Matoma. Oh, it wasn't Minter. It was someone else on the right. Whoever's on the right. But then Minter commits the foul. Who was that on the right? I don't even know. Who was that bursting down there? Was that Baleba? 17. No, that was Baleba. Oh, mad. Man was bursting down the wing. Man paced the man. Okay, Palace back on it. Downey on the wing. Oh, corner Palace. The young kid Palace got looks alright. He's pretty decent. Got a lot of pace in him. Could have been maybe a bit better decision making for that. Maybe a bit better decision making. Deveni, no, not Downey. Deveni. Oh, it looks decent. Corner to Palace, free kick to Everton. Oh, header on. Nothing. Oh, save. Header from Lacroix for Palace, but right at the keeper. Nice height to save that. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like Konate is probably one of the players that you're looking at. You'll probably get him next time on a free. But yeah, you do need centre backs. They do. But it'll be interesting to see who they replace Guehi with. Or if they do sell him to Liverpool. Yeah, Alaba, Militao, well, especially Alaba, Rudiger, Militao, they all getting older. So yeah, you need to freshen up. You got the height Hoyson brother, who's good. You just need a couple more, maybe one or two more young centre backs to come in. Oh, is Minton behind? Is he? Still got it? Minter shot. Ah, nah, nothing given. Great defense from Everton, keeping it 1-0. Cross in, header away. Brighton are starting to knock at the door. Cross. Oh. Yeah, man. He is. He is special. I was upset that we didn't get him. He would have been perfect for our team, but when Madrid come calling, can't say no. That's what happens. It's mad. Bournemouth lost both their centre backs, I think. They lost Hoyson and then they lost the other brother to PSG. So was it Bournemouth or Brentford? It was one of them teams. Zabani, that was the other guy. Zabani. It'll be interesting to see which one turns out to be the better centre back. Yeah, Ilyas Zabani. Out of them two. Yeah, Bournemouth. He's at PSG now. Yeah, they lost the whole defense. And the keeper as well. Obviously, they lost Kepa, but they brought in Petrovic. So at least they replaced him well, but the centre back situation is mad. Any update on Cole Palmer? Rumors are saying he might be out for up to 6 weeks. Up to 6 weeks out. Everton. Ooh. Just wide by Barry. That's the update. It looks worse than feared. Probably up to 6 weeks out for Cole Palmer. I think he was injured before the game. He had a groin injury, and then probably aggravated it in the warm up. And you know what it is when you're playing injured, and then you do the warm up, and then you get you feel the thing, and then you obviously precautionary don't play. Then you have to do the checkup afterwards. So I think he was already injured. Maybe that's probably why the first game week he didn't really play too tough well. So for me, yeah, man, let him rest. We got enough pieces to cover him. Hopefully Zabi Simmons comes in this week as well, so you don't even the 10 position is covered pretty much. Esteval came in, balled out, so yeah, 6 weeks. I'm cool. I'm cool. If we get Zavi Simmons in, Cole Palmer, relax. Come back when you're ready. It's terrible. I don't like it, me personally. I'd rather you just get healthy. Especially because we have a long season and we have the players to cover him. So it's similar to the Saka situation. Like when they rush him back, it don't make no sense. Especially with these young players, you're just gonna break them down quicker. Um, that's the thing. That's why you need a big. That's why we have a big squad. So when a Cole Palmer goes down, you can have pieces to play ahead of him. Not every day rush player back or play through injury. Never, it's never good, especially with the amount of games people play nowadays. More tournaments, more games, everything. Yeah, they never learn with that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, Palace scored. I missed it though. He's not that great of a goalkeeper. I'll be honest with you. He's not that great. He's a lost relic. Hughes, Wharton, lovely cross into Munoz. Munoz crosses it into Saar. Saar finishes it. Lovely. More competitions coming up, bro. Yeah. But yeah, Pickford isn't a good goalkeeper in terms of he's terrible passing out the back, so most modern teams don't want that. And he's short as well, so he causes it's like two issues in one. It's like he isn't going to be able to play the modern game that you want him to play, and he's not going to be able to get the long shots as well. He's got small arms. He's just like early 2000s Pickford maybe would have been all right when it was just about saving because he can save, but yeah, 5-6 weeks I think after the second international break. I think there's a couple international breaks as well, so so yeah, so it's a while since. Oh, shot off the post for Brighton. A hit by Van Heck. A hit by Van Heck. Took a deflection, I think, as well. Yeah, couple deflections, and it span off the post. Yeah, Pickford was not saving that if that went in. Actually, when does the Champions League start? Oh, they're still doing the qualifying rounds right now. Oh, so the league phase starts 16th to 18th of September. So that's actually closer than expected. That's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's in 4 weeks' time, actually. 4 weeks. 4 weeks is the first match day of the league phase. 2-2 draw for that game, Fulham Man U. That's what I'm saying, 2-2. I just want a lot of goals. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man U need to win, but I don't know if they're going to. Oh, late challenge by Bonner. I need Matoma to lock in, yeah. But you also have to kind of factor in that this game as well. That's Everton's first home game, so these players are going to play on a different level. In the new stadium, first home game. Yeah, 4 weeks. 4 weeks for the league phase. So, yeah, man. Football is on its way quick as soon as possible. So Palmer might miss the first game week, depending. But I think we're in pot 1, so I don't think our fixtures are going to be too bad. I don't think so. The problem with Gyökeres, what I saw yesterday with Gyökeres was his goal that he scored is typical of what he does for Sporting. You know, running behind, then. But I don't think your defenders are gonna let him just run into the box like that, like they did with Leeds. And then the second goal was the penalty. But outside of that, he was very kind of ghostly in terms of a lot of the runs. No one was really catching. They don't really have passes like that. Can Everton get a second? No. So the system and the players that Arsenal have are going to stop Gyökeres from being great because he needs players that see the pass before, you know. And essentially, what Arsenal need is their De Bruyne. They need their pass master, and they don't have that because Odegaard isn't really it. Their midfield is very sideways. So yeah, no creativity. They don't have a creative player that I can say creates on a high enough level for them. Maybe Eze might be that guy. So maybe Eze might be that guy. We'll see. Maybe Eze is that guy. But we'll see. We'll see how Eze deals with the pressure of being at Arsenal because obviously it's the highest level he's probably been at in club level. There's going to be a lot of eyes on him. He's got the number 10 as well, so he's got big number to fill. So we'll see how he does. But I think Eze might be that player. He might be that player. But he's more of a dribbler though. I'm gonna lie to you. He's more of a dribbler than a passer for me. So they need another one after him. They need someone who can create through the passing lanes. A young Fabregas would be perfect for them right now. To be fair, you don't really have a right back at the moment. I think it's going to be Szoboszlai. So I think you're going to do like a three at the back with Szoboszlai inverting. So I think he's going to be coming up against maybe who's your right sided centre back normally? Would it be Konate or would it be Van Dijk? Who would be on the right side? I think I think he's going to go up against Konate if you do that three at the back thing where you have Szoboszlai invert, added extra body in midfield. So because neither of your right backs are fit, isn't it? Frimpong's not fit and Bradley's not fit, so you're gonna have to probably change up the style a little bit. Grealish has been quality for Everton so far. And then for the Palace, I like that that young kid that they had, the Delaney. Coming up to half times. Both games 1-0 to the home side. Everton are beating Brighton. Palace are beating Forest. Would I say I'm upset by this? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Forest losing is music to my ears. Brighton. To be honest with you, I ain't got no issue with Brighton. I know some Chelsea fans might do, but you know, they gave us a lot of good players, and we gave them money. So I think it's just you know, they're pretty much part of the Blue Co model now. You buy from Brighton, you loan to Strasbourg, you sell to Arsenal when they're old. Blue Co way. Yeah, see, that's a difference maker. Anfield is a different beast. So we'll see. We'll see. Anfield, hostile atmosphere. But you got Newcastle first, so you got to deal with Newcastle. You got to deal with the tune tomorrow. Harry Mitchell. Free kick to Palace on the edge of the box. Brighton have the ball. Oh, stretching for that. Oh, Paul! Brighton are in. Big save from Pickford. Big save from Pickford. Poor back pass. Poor back pass by the by Tarkowski, and he gets saved by his goalkeeper. Absolutely terrible. What it wasn't looking. He may have been offside anyway, But Everton, well, keeper has it. Still waiting for the Palace free kick. It should have been 1-1, but big save from Pickford. And that's Pickford's specialty. He's a good shot stopper, but that's about it. Oh, Orton crosses it in. Header. Oh, was that off the post? Header from Gueye. Oh, off the post. Off the post. So close to being 2-0 Palace. And it's half time in the Palace game, 1-0. Game tomorrow is interesting. Hope we leave some point. You need to win. Meant to leave with some points. You're going for the title. You go in there, take the 3 points, do a couple of these, a couple of these ones, get the 3 points and take Isaac with you. That's what you should do. All right, half time. Both fixtures 1-0. 1-0 to Everton in Day. Assist from Grealish, and then 1-0 to Palace. Saw assist from Munoz. So if you're Munoz, Saw, Grealish on Day, your fantasy points has gone up. I don't think I have any of those. No, I do not. My fantasy is trash. I'm getting cooked as well. Matoma, man. Oh, what your fantasy? Yeah, man. It's long day, long day, man. Some days it ain't your day. What do you think Newcastle get Isak back in action? I don't know, because the thing about the Isak situation is, I still think there's a possibility that Isak gets sold. Yasser Radio. Oh, big up Yasser and big up you. Big up everyone who's coming in. Like the video Super Sunday. Big up. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a difficult one. I don't think he plays for Newcastle again until after the transfer window. I'll be honest. Big up JJ Yasser Raid. Oh yes. Super Sunday and no Chels. To be fair, we played Friday night. I watched that game. It was a good win. I mean, we didn't play our best. The first 20 minutes was scary. But yeah. We were the to be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the best feeling when you win on a Friday night and you just gotta chill the rest of the weekend. I ain't gotta worry. No worries. Just watch the rest of the football. Got Man United later as well. See if they win or lose. But yeah. Unfortunately. But yeah. 100%. 100%. Big up, yes, sir. Appreciate it. Hope everyone, man's blessed. Big up, Wavy. Big up, Solomon, for coming through. Big up, JJ. Daniel. Keep Chalaba. CWC champions. Yeah, we're Club World Cup champions. Oh, I will also say about the Friday is that kit, that third kit, beautiful. Love it. A big up all the people who are inside. Like the video. Subscribe. I'm going to be doing watch longs for the whole weekend. Yeah, man. Chelsea fan. But I love all football, man. Football fan first, but always the Blues. Always the Blues. Yeah, man. One of our coldest kits. Yeah. Trev fan since day one. I'm going to lie. He came out the mud. He had some bad moments. Went on loan to Palace. Came back. Yeah. And you know what? You got to respect him, though. Because he's a man of God. So you got to respect that. Respect that he always believed in himself. He's a classic tale of if you think you're good enough, you'll get the opportunities and you'll get your moments. Yeah, Munoz to Saar. Yeah, both goals were good in either game. Munoz to Saar, Grealish to and Dai as well. Grealish looks good at Everton. I think he's found a nice little home for him. Yeah, 100%. Even after the way the club treated him, to still stay. Yeah, man, he's a proper one. The kit is on its way. Can't wait for it. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I need to get one of my own. Probably gonna wait till the end of the month get it. That's the kit I'm gonna go for. Club World Cup badge, all the 9. I don't know whether to get the Champions League stuff or the Premier League stuff on it because it feels like a Champions League kit more than a Premier League kit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Big up AK4P. Big up AK. Oh, what that video? Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. CB is a fool. Looks like your favorites to win the league. Oh, never that. Never that. Liverpool are still favorites. Nah, to be honest, the first two games, if you look at us, we were a bit sloppy. I feel like we still have some gears to go in terms of Chelsea, but we'll be up there. We'll definitely be top four. But I still see Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal ahead of us at the current moment. I don't trust the goalkeeper. The centre backs, as good as they are doing, it's a wait and see if they can keep up the levels for the entire season. Obviously, losing Colwell was a bad miss. I think he was coming into his own as well. So yeah, man, losing Colwell was a big miss. Obviously Palmer's going to be out for a while, but we do have some good attacking players. Yeah. Four favorites with the little horse, but we can cause upsets and we can win trophies this season, definitely. Yeah, I think Donnarumma's on his way to City. I think after that Trafford performance, yeah, they made the calls because you saw them the news straight after that game. But I think more City have to sell Edison in order to bring in Donnarumma. 100%. We're more likely to win cups. I think we're more likely to win the UCL than the Premier League, just because of the way our team is built and the because if you look at the Club World Cup, in terms of cup trophies, we can surprise teams, and then over two legs, you can beat anyone really. But over a league season, nah, not with a keeper. Still making mistakes, even in the game the game Friday against West Ham. But yeah, just now waiting for the second half with these games. But yeah, I would say, it's weird. I would say Liverpool are favourites, but then Arsenal City is just second, third. I don't know how those two who are more likely to win the league. I think City have the players that have been there, done that, but Arsenal need to. The build up for the goal will start from Sanchez, by the way. He just has Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. He has a bozo moment in him. And even in their first goal, he went with the wrong arm in terms of trying to save it. Like it kind of went across. So and sometimes with the passing he has those moments. But listen, he's not terrible, but he's not good enough to win you a league. And considering the keepers we had before, Courtois, Peter Cech, he's not those levels. And those are the levels you need to win to win the big trophy. Win over the course of the season. That's the problem. But cups, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, we definitely can win one of those or both. We are opened up by Johnson and Parley. To be honest with you, the first one was just your high line. I don't know why you have such a high line. Um, you pretty much played into their hands in the first goal, and then the second one, Trafford with the hospital pass, and then it was just calamity from there. Yeah, Spurs are your bogey team, but it did cause. But there were things that other teams can exploit in that game. You didn't really handle the press well from them, and you also were very high line in terms of when you were attacking. So people can go in behind for you. I think if they had the Madison, it could have even been more than two. Could have been even more than two. I think City were very lucky that Spurs had no creators. Yeah, he's still young. That's the thing. I think Donnarumma gets you a bit more experience in the back as well. I'd hate to have Spurs as a boat. Yeah, that would be the worst. That would be the worst. To be fair, our bogey teams have been like Newcastle. Palace has been a bogey team for us at times. Arsenal seem to be our team that we can't beat now. Even though there was a point of time where we were beating them often. Second halves are about to start in both games. The stadium's called the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Oh, fair enough. Named after a former player. Yeah, yeah. To be fair, Man U's bogey team is every team. They lose all the time. Second half started for both games. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Brighton attacking early. Oh, same with Forest. No. Yeah, we need to win at that stadium. We need to win at that stadium. You supporting Paris? No. To be fair, yeah, I need them to beat Forest as well. Haha, Wolfie. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Wolfie. Hey, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, the one thing I would say about him is he backs his team to the end of this earth. And he knows to get under. He knows how to get under people's skin. He is He is a top tier instigator. He mocked us for not being Paris. Yeah, he did. He did. But that's the game. That's the game when it comes to the YouTube. You lose. You lose. Whoever you lose to, you're gonna get mocked. You draw to, even if you draw, you're gonna get mocked. So, but football's a humble and there's always karma around the corner. The same team you mock, oh, you can't beat them. I remember there was like every team was getting touched by Bournemouth. There was like cherries, cherry coke, 7 Up cherry. Yeah, man. It was that was a wild week, a wild couple weeks. It sounds like Severus. That's funny. Punchable Faye. No, every football fan that's on YouTube knows what's gonna happen when they lose a game. They'll go to if they're on especially if they're on a panel show. Yeah, it's long day. Long day. Forest have a free kick at the moment. No, corner actually. I thought it was a free. It looked like a free kick from that angle. It was a corner. It was a terrible corner though. Oh, your away kit. Yeah, your away kit's nice. Man said deforestation. Well, we didn't even lose. That's the thing. In football, in the football YouTube world, a draw is a loss. that's that's why you can't even draw. You can't even draw nowadays. That wasn't really a foul, but did he get the free kick? Or did he get carded for diving? Sometimes a win is a loss too. Big up SK. The only time a win is a loss is if you have a manager you don't like. That's the only time a win is a loss. Because he's staying for another couple weeks. So that's the only time a win is a loss. But other than that, yeah, win's a win. I'm gonna lie, the way he roughed up Gibbs White in that video, man said Mr. said his name about 101 times. I'm gonna lie, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Man went on the pitch, said, "Yeah, nah, but listen to me." Yeah, you gotta respect it sometimes. But yeah, nah, he sometimes goes a bit a bit too far. Ah, my best mate's a Forest fan. He can't stand him either. Fair enough. That yeah, no, that was a bad one. The man sent a whole full on letter. Imagine typing that whole lot thing up just to stop Palace getting Europa League when they deserved it and won the FA Cup. Yeah, man. I didn't like that one though. That's the one thing I didn't like about Forest. They stitched them up. So I need Palace to win this. Oh yeah, I saw that video. But I will agree in certain aspects. Like Salah technically isn't that pleasing on the eye. So a lot of people look at it as he's a bad footballer, but he just, you know what it reminds me of? It's like when you're watching Tyson Fury boxing. It's unorthodox, but it works. What a banger! 2-0 Everton. That didn't even look like that went in. What a banger from Ghana. Long shot. Boom. I was shook. I thought it hit side nettings at first. I was like, what? The ball went straight out. Up to Barry. Oh, is it going to get knocked off? Oh. Yeah, he's not technical. He's just a bit, but it works for him. He's not very technical. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. They didn't respect their FA Cup, basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a hit. I know Brighton fans who want Sanchez back. Really? To be fair, he does suit their style of football to a T. Because the one thing Sanchez is somewhat decent at is when he gets it right, he is a good pass of the ball. He just has those moments where he just boots it out like a madman. So, and he did play well when he was at Brighton. So I understand why, but for that level team, he would work. Oh, mad. So corner to Palace. You know what? I think this 8-second rule is foolish. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna lie, that's an Arsenal fan wet dream. That rule, corner every 8 seconds. There. Oh, and they nearly scored from it. Palace. He smashed that over the bar though, Hughes. Yeah, that was always going high. Short corner from Brighton. Oh, that was a terrible touch. Counter Everton. Oh, who's this? This brother is slow. Who's that guy with orange boots? That guy was slow. That was meant to be a counter. Man slowed the whole thing down. That's the thing. That's the thing. Sanchez is okay at long passing, but a lot of the time he just boots it and not. You know what I don't like about keepers that boot it long at times is like do it with a purpose. Oh, at Brighton have the ball. Oh, good defending. Free kick for the Everton. When you're passing as a goalkeeper, have a purpose. Actually know where you're hitting. Because a lot of the times, especially Sanchez does it, when he hits long, he just kicks it. It doesn't look like he's actually aiming for a player. And that's the difference between. But at the same time, I will say this. The only player that I've seen that's like with like passing that is elite level goalkeeper is Edison. But I'm gonna lie, sometimes he be looking like he's a midfielder out there. So I don't know. I would have to like look at the statistics of all goalkeepers when it comes to long passing because I think most of them would be terrible. But it is what it is, you know. I just think because of Bozo moments, he's not gonna be a league winning keeper because you can't have a Bozo moment as a league winning keeper. You need to be able to be short, and the top keeper can save you 10, 15 points in the season. Allison's gonna save you 10, 15 points in the season. Oh, Forrester in. Finish. 1-1 Hudson Odoi. Le Cobam. I'm annoyed and happy at the same time. Oh my god, I'm muted. My bad. The first Grealish assist was cold. The second one was terrible. Happy and upset at the same time. Ah, keeper could have saved that, Henderson. Because he's going near post. But good finish. Good finish. Yeah. I would say though the finish was the good by though. I'm gonna lie. Hudson Odoi, good finish. Brighton on attack. Oh. I'm gonna lie. Nuno needed that. He's probably a loss away from losing his job. He is stressed. Oh, Palace back on the attack. Oh, header. Oh, more power on that. They needed more power. What went wrong for Hudson-Odoi at Chelsea? Injuries. He had a bad injury and he just never got back into the team. Um, and it was unfortunate because he's still a quality player, but he's never going to reach the level that he was supposed to reach as a youngster. So it be like that in the professional game. You get that one bad injury, you have to make, and then you don't play, and then a couple managers don't really want you to play, and manager after manager doesn't pick you, and then you have to make the move to a different club. And yeah, he's been pretty decent at Forest, not elite level, but good enough, for them. Yeah, but injuries and other factors stopped him. Doesn't get. He wants the sack and the bag. True, true, but at the same time, you have to think of it on a personal level. Like, do you want to move? Do you want to, if you have a family, you're staying there for a long time. Maybe he feels that he's the right person for the job. So, it just depends. Conte's like that. Conte is like that. He always wants the sack in the bag when he gets pissed off. Well, maybe Nuno wants to stick around. Maybe they can get over their different. Him and the owner can get over the differences. 60th minute on both games. 2-0 to Everton, and then 1-1 in the other game. United line up out Mount the 9 again. No way. No way. You're joking. You got to be kidding me. Bayende, Euro, Delit, Shaw, Ahmad, Casemiro, Fernandez, Dorgu, Mount, Cunha, and what are they doing? They're playing Fulham. Put on Sesko. Oh, they're gonna lose, aren't they? They're gonna lose. I can't put the tweet in the chat. Oh man, Ruben Amorim is a fool. Wait, is there ways to put tweets in a YouTube chat? I didn't know if there's ways to do that. Let me know. Oh, only mods can send links. Yeah, mods can. Oh, okay. Oh, bun it. I don't really care about. Let me try and do something then. I don't really. Yeah, there you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mount in the 9. That is crazy to me. Mine is a defensive. No worries, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man. Anyway, man, I'm chill over here. We talk football, watch games, have a good time. I think I did. Let me. Yeah, he is as well. So when he next makes a, yeah, I did it. I did it for the Rock. 65th minute, 2-0 Everton, 1-1. This one. I did it for the Chelsea. Yep, of course. Yeah, he's cold. He is cold. Couple substitutions coming on from Brighton. Oh, they got Kadioglu coming on and Gomez. I don't know why they don't start Kadioglu. He was a solid left back. I was completely wrong about the Everton game. I thought Brighton was going to win it, but at the moment it's looking like Everton's going to come out with the win. And this is going to be a big win for them as well because Brighton's a tough team. So if you can get 3 points against them, yeah, man, it's going to be a good win for Everton if it ends like this. I think so. I think so. I think so. But it's quiet compared to the old stadium. I would say that. But that's the issue with the modern stadiums. They did. They did. They suffered for most of it, to be honest. I mean, only what the last year they got something. Oh, Palace on it. Can he get it across the box? Oh, Oh, free kick to Forest. That wasn't even a foul. Where was that? Fell down like they got shot. Oh, man down with cramp for Everton. Born and raised in London, but parents' family from Sudan, so East African to the world and back. Yeah, man. That's where the Africa part comes in. Yeah, man. Enemy of progress, Anthony Taylor. No worries, man. Up the Chelsea. Oh, no. That was a poor pass. That could have been a nice counter for Palace. I think that's probably the only way Palace is going to score now on the counter. Ah, Kenya, love that. Respect. Kenya, Egypt, okay. California, okay. Yeah. Kenya in California. Nice weather over there. Nice and sunny over there. Egypt. I respect to Egypt. Oh, Canada. Oh man, Canada. Okay, you know what? Even better. Canada's better than America right now. Hey, Trump and that. And when anyone got plans to go to the World Cup next year? Hudson Odoi and Ndoye off for Kalamundu and Makati. Okay, the City player coming on. To be, you know what? That's true. If you're gonna go World Cup, you might as well go Canada or Mexico. I think Mexico City will be a vibe if you go there for the World Cup because they're proper into football right there. Crazy place though. Too much hassle flying all over this. That's the problem. It's crazy that it's in like like all over North America, which I imagine that's long. Imagine you have a game in Canada, then a game in America, then another game in Canada. You're just going all over the place. And you say the World Cup will only be played in Canada and Mexico. Do they even have the stadiums for it? That's the thing. Does Canada and Mexico have the stadiums for that? I don't know. I'm ignorant. So when it comes to those two places, my parents are Indian Muslim. I big up India. Living in the UK, love that. I think they'll split the groups. You'll be loving life if you're the group in Mexico, in Mexico City, chilling. Love to be in that group. Half the groups in Canada, half in Mexico. Okay, that's not too bad then. Not too bad. Brighton on the board at the moment. Across the box, nothing. Free kick to Palace at the moment in their game. But if I was to go to the World Cup, I'd go to Mexico City. I'd go Mexico. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a lot easier to get into Canada than America as well. Especially if you got the British passport as well. Canada's, yeah. Crossing to Brighton. Oh, nothing given. This thing stopped. Oh, 1 second. There we go. I was wondering why my timer was stopped. I was like, what? 1-1, 2-0 to Everton, 1-1 Palace Forest at the moment on this Super Sunday. I'm happy they actually put both games live because sometimes they only have one live and then one not on TV. So it's better that way that they actually got both the Sunday games live. Now they just need to do it for the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Then we live in life. Oh, Brighton. Are they giving a penalty to Brighton? Or is that the FIFA head? Yeah, yeah, yeah. If that's the FIFA head, then yeah, he's a dickhead. Are they giving that as a penalty? I mean, arms in natural position. True. That yeah, that's mad. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. And the people that ICE are looking for the people that like football as well. So yeah, man, long day. So I think a lot of people don't want to go America. It's too much trouble in America right now. Too much trouble in America right now. Said Mexico. It's mad to think that you're better off going Mexico than America at this moment for the World Cup, considering what happens in Mexico. Well, yeah, it would probably be like what Canada #1, Mexico 2, and then America the third choice. Oh, penalty, Brighton. They actually gave it. Welbeck to step up. Are they going to get Brighton back in this game? He's taking his what? Save, Pickford. Save by Pickford. What a save. Got there nice and low. Predicted it. 100%. I'm gonna lie, that's game done. That is game done. Poor penalty though. Poor penalty, but good save by Pickford. He got nice and low. Nice and low for that one. Yeah, that's game done. You can't be missing the penalty like that. Everton have definitely... Pickford has helped his team win this game. Big save. Controversial penalty as well. It's looking like it's going to be a clean sheet in the new stadium. It's looking like it's going to be that way. Palace have ultras. How the hell we don't? We Palace is very unique. Because I think I don't know. I feel like they've just had that little section of fans for time. Put it this way: the ultras that Chelsea clubs like Chelsea, Tottenham, clubs like that used to have, because they were fighting so much. Most of them are banned from the stadium. Like most of the fans that were of that level, that dedication to like be having their own section, singing, dancing, chanting, flares, all of that. They're probably on banning orders. Most of them are even on banning orders or old now, because that was like 80s, 90s. That's when 80s, 90s was when England had that kind of ultra feel to the football fan base. But now it's more family friendly in terms of not 100% family friendly, but you can't bring flares into the stadium. Um, they're a bit ipsy dipsy when it comes to actually doing tifos. Like some clubs stop you from doing tifos. Look at Arsenal, for example, last year in the Champions League when they put out like a loin cloth. So English fans in general have less freedom to do what they want in the stadium compared to rest of Europe. So it's very rare you're gonna see that ultra tight feel that you're gonna see in Europe, where you actually have like tifos displays with flares, you know, drums, big atmosphere. That's why, to be honest, if I'm being honest, if I'm a football fan in general, you're better off going Europe and watching games over there because they're more interesting in terms of the atmosphere. Yeah, that one. Yeah, touristy as well. There's a lot of sections for hospitality in English stadiums as well, especially in the modern stadiums. It's more hospitality based rather than fan based. And also the ticketing system doesn't allow for groups of people to sit next to each other either, like it did back in the day. It's not like you're gonna have the same person sitting in the same seat week on week out in a lot of these in these newer stadiums. And yeah, so it just it's not like you're gonna get the yellow wall like you will for Dortmund in these clubs. I think the closest thing to it is maybe the Cop End and for Liverpool, but even then, that's a bit that's not the same level it was maybe 10, even 20 years ago. But that's the price you pay when England's the most expensive or the most money in terms of sport, in terms of the way they do it. So tickets prices go up. More less working class fans can go to the games, so you get a deader atmosphere. And the stigmatism with the ultras and the fighting culture that England fans had, they pretty much kicked that out in the early 2000s, late 90s, and then yeah. You know what? It's trash being a fan of an English football team going to the stadium week in week out, because they even in certain stadiums they tell you to sit down if you're standing up and cheering. But if you go to like Europe, they're standing up the whole game, especially if in the away section, the home section, they're standing up. They're cheering the whole game. They've got songs for days. Like one of the best atmospheres I went to was Benfica. That was a crazy atmosphere. Benfica was a crazy one. Lille, Lille's crazy. Who else was crazy? Even Copenhagen was a better atmosphere than most English crowds. And it was like both the home team and away team had flares. They throwed like these tissues down, these like tissue streamers down, and it was just it's nice to watch those games because you actually get to see the atmosphere. Yeah, yeah, they're being stopped. Yeah, they are. They're being stopped from being the best versions they can be. That's why when that's why a lot of people probably love going to European nights, because when you go to the away stadium and see what they're doing, it's crazy. Like if you looked at a lot of the atmospheres in the Chelsea Conference League run, yeah, your Garden, um, a lot of a lot of those teams that we faced, those atmospheres were mad. Like I remember there was one game where Palmer was in the corner and he was just looking at flares on flares on flares. So yeah, yeah, man, it is, it is. Yeah, then yeah, we slapped them and then they became our friends. Yeah, Astana. European clubs have no restriction. Astana, that was it was. So that's the thing. That's the But that's the issue with is that too many restrictions to the English fans to where they sit, so you can't really create an atmosphere. It's a shame. It's a shame because that adds to going to a sporting event is the atmosphere, is the fans. But it's getting worse and worse. Especially at Prem level. Obviously, like League One, League Two, you probably get some good atmospheres because less there's less eyes on them, less restrictions. So if you're gonna go to like a Millwall, you're probably gonna get a better atmosphere. But most of these teams, no. Look at the Everton Stadium now. It looks dead, quiet. That's the problem with the modern stadium. Look at West Ham Stadium. Nothing like Upton Park. So yeah, 5 more minutes plus added time. 1-1 Palace and Forest, and 2-0 to Everton. Forest attacking at the moment. See if there's any late drama, late daggers. Oh, Mateta lost the ball. Forest still have it. Yeah, London. Yeah, London Stadium for me is the worst. The Library. Are you talking about Emirates? But yeah, London Stadium. Like you can't even class that as a proper stadium. Like a 5 minute walk away from a Westfield. You could get yourself like a McDonald's, a Benihana's or something. Man, you're just like 5 minutes away from food and t-shirt and buying clothes and that. Yeah, he's looking good. McAtee's looking good. It's looking more like Forest will score a second than Palace at the moment, but we'll see. Everton controlling the ball as well. Oh, great defense for Everton there. Yeah, man. If Spurs were actually smarter with their money, we wouldn't have had this problem. Yeah, yeah, it's annoying, but here's what it is. We got the point. Get the point. Got to deal with it another day. Like it's annoying because you want to win games, but it is what it is. Oh, Everton maybe getting a third. Barry. Oh, what? That's not Barry. Who is that? I don't even know who that was. He just whapped a leg at that. Oh, no, Barry's off. Who is it? Who this brother? Beto. It was Beto. My bad. Beto had a wild swing at that. Couple subs. Woods coming off. Wood and Sangare coming off. Igor Jesus and Yates coming on. Everton with the ball. Ooh, just wide from McNeil. Just wide from McNeil. Last couple minutes. Eduardo off on for Felipe Mateta. Mateta's off. Oh, nice little touch. That Nico Williams on the ball. Oh, good defending. Good defending from Munoz. And he got the free kick. Yeah, man. Most of these teams have decent players off the bench. I've been telling people Premier League is the Super League, man. Teams have been spending money, racks. That's why every time these championship teams come up, it's difficult for them because the squads that some of these teams have now is ridiculous. Free kick to Forest. Let me see how many added time on either game. Is it going to be a lot? Everton holding the ball well. Yeah, man. Oh, 7 minutes for the Everton game, 5 minutes for the Crystal Palace Forest game. Good defending. Forest on the ball. Forest attacking are going to get the cross in. It's a solid defensive display from Palace so far to keep it 1-1. Cross in, header out. Oh, Palace got it. Can they counter? Free kick. Free kick Palace. Edward got fouled by Murillo. That was a cheeky little chip over the top of him. But they couldn't capitalize on it. Games are winding down right now. Long from Henderson. That was to no one. Brighton have it. No, he never got touched. That's not a penalty. Forrest on the ball. Oh, off the post. Still on it. Igor Jesus off the post. That should have been 2-1. Murillo's built like a milk carton. That's funny. I'm gonna lie, man. He's the type of defender that I would like at my club, man. He is solid. Murillo is a solid centre back. Oh, Igor Jesus nearly got his first Premier League goal. Oh. Henderson was not saving that one. Grealish is coming off to a standing ovation. Harrison Armstrong. Grealish is going to have a good season this season. I think he's going to really be endeared by the Everton fans. He even got didn't do much. He just got to play, get a couple assists here or there. They'll be chanting his name all season. Plus, he likes a drink, so you know, Scousers love a drink. Is that a penalty? No. Oh, VAR. Oh, that could be given. He did get a touch on him. They're checking for offside. No, he's offside anyway. Or is the bum keeping him on? What they giving? Offside? Yeah, they're giving offside. I said the bin dippers. I don't mind the blue Scousers. I don't mind them. Blue coalition and all that. Amari Hutchinson with a chance at the end there. Just over by Amari. Another good signing for Forest. They've made some good signings, you know. It's looking like that game's ending 1-1 though. 1-1. Game done. Benjamin has been with us for 2 weeks. He's trying to understand everything. We need to be patient a little. We just want to win the match and try to help all our players. What a load of BS. What a load of BS. You buy a striker. Man said he's only been with us. Oh, man, play him. Play him. That's BS. He's just trying to get himself sacked at this point. He's just trying to get the payout at this point. He's a fool. But game over, the Palace game. Forest. Palace 1, Forest 1. Goals from Sarr and Hudson-Odoi. And it's coming towards the end of the Everton game. And it's looking like Everton have won 2-0. And Dai and Ghana. Ghana with a long shot. Grealish with 2 assists. The first one, lovely assist for Dai. And then the long shot from Ghana. Then in the Palace Forest game, a lovely assist from Munoz onto Sarr. And then Hudson-Odoi gets in behind. And a lovely finish from him as well. And yeah. This has been the first part of Super Sunday. Seems to be the Everton game is still not fully finished yet, though. Still waiting. Still waiting. Could there be another goal? Maybe a consolation? Maybe a third? Big boot out. Game done. Game done. Brilliant win from David Moyes. Everton 2, Brighton 0. As I said, Ndai 2 assists from Grealish. Ndai Ghana 1-1 Palace Forest. Thank you for everyone for coming in. Big up Bush Baptist. Hey, came in late. I'm just about to finish. Just about to finish anyway. Yeah, we're still top 4, which is good. Big up Daniel. Big up JJ. Big up AK4 Pete. Big up Solomon. Big up Yasser for the raid. Big up Andre. Who else came in? SK as well. SK jumping in. Wave Nudge as well. Yasser again. Sanket. Who else? Kai Talks. Rasta. Big up everyone. This has been the first half of the Super Sunday. Everton 2-0 against Brighton, and Palace 1, Forest 1. Yeah, man. Jackie cooked. Yeah, man. Pep didn't use them the right way. Everton are going to use them the right way. But this has been the first half of the Super Sunday. I will be back for the Fulham game. But I appreciate everyone for jumping in. And this has been African King Academy, and I'm out. Peace.